Hey, everybody. It's Mr. Saad checking back in with you. Hope you're hanging in there, doing well. And I'm going to assume you're watching this on a Monday morning, although I'm shooting it on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm anxious to get out on my bike, and I hope you're able to get out a little bit as well. So, I want to talk to you about this week's work. Hopefully, by the time you are watching this, I'll have Power School updated. I'll be up Monday morning updating it for the work that was due at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday the 5th. So let's talk about this week's work. Um, I'd like to start with this. I'm just so inspired and optimistic about the innovation that takes place in our country, and I thought this is very relevant. You can see it was posted a few days ago on Twitter. There's so much talk of masks and face masks and shortages, and so many folks are being creative in making sure people have these masks. And I thought, what a great opportunity for a college student who created masks designed for the deaf and hard of hearing. So it's pretty neat stuff. The other thing I intend to start off with every week is in class we have a quote of the day, and I thought, well, why can we not at least have a quote of the week? So I'm a big fan of daily quotes, and I thought you have so much time on your hands right now, and I thought that was pretty relevant. All right, so let's check out our work. So, unlike this week's work that was due Sunday, I intended to push this upcoming week's work until next Sunday, the 12th, and then realized you're on spring break. And so I technically cannot give you work over spring break. So I'm going to give you work due right before spring break. So you have Monday through Thursday to finish this work. I don't think it'll take you that long, but just note that it's due Thursday the 9th by 11:59 p.m. And here's an overview of what the work looks like. It's essentially 3 assignments. It's start something that matters. I'm sure you put that book away and thought, yes, we do not need to read it. You're wrong. It is a good read. And now that you have the book, no better time than the present to start reading it. So you can see there's a few questions on that. There's an assignment called Hello Fresh in Canvas. And then there's a Kia exercise called Objective 200 Review, not to be mistaken with what you did this past week, which was the Objective 201 Review. So slightly different. So let's check out all 3 of these. Here's where you're probably looking in Canvas. This is the video I hope you're watching right now. And this first link will take you to Kia, though you could go directly to Kia. But there's your questions. So start something that matters, chapter 2. It is, if this were in class, literally a bunch of kids just drove by doing wheelies on dirt bikes. Anyway, if this were in class, it would be a formal grade. I can't do formal grades, so you can exhale. I would read the chapter first. Again, I think it's a pretty good read. It's pretty easy. And it's 2 questions, which are open-ended in Kia. So that's your first assignment. Your second assignment, one of my personal favorites, is out here. It's called Hello Fresh. After you click on the assignment and do some research on the company, your family may have used this service or a competitor service. I gave you a couple pictures when I used the service a few years ago. And then there's also 2 links. This all relates to this subscription box service of HelloFresh. This link takes you here. It's an unboxing YouTube promotion. It's really well done. It's hilarious, especially at the 3-minute and 48-second mark. So definitely check that out. And then CBS Sunday Morning News a few years ago did a really good piece called Trading a Grocery Store Trip for Home Delivery. I need to fix my typo. And very timely, the way we're all dealing with grocery stores, how this is being utilized. I've talked to multiple friends who are all doing grocery stores a little different, but I do think for subscription boxes, they have risen significantly in the last few weeks out of convenience and out of necessity. So those assignments are all here. And then the last piece There you can see the Canvas assignment. The last piece is a Kia assignment. It's called 200 Review. It's 16 questions, each worth half a point. It's relatively easy. You get to take it once, and I'll put in your score. So all three of those grades should also be reflected on PowerSchool. I know this is kind of a good compass for you to use, and you can see there's all three using next Sunday's date. I put it in for Sunday, even though it's due Thursday. And these 3 zeros should be filled in by tomorrow because I'll have those graded. So I believe that's it. Hope you guys are, again, staying safe, staying healthy, and most importantly, staying home. Email me with any questions. Have a phenomenal week and a great spring break.